And welcome back to the New York Jets franchise rebuild. Here today will be Week 10 versus the Seattle Seahawks. The New York Jets are on a 3-game winning streak so far, beating I believe the Patriots. I forget who we played the week beforehand, and the Bengals. Let's go quickly check out who we have beaten, and the Jags. So overall, we've been after a 2-game losing streak that did bring up some concern. We're back in the winning column over these last few weeks, and now we're playing against the 2-6 Seattle Seahawks, who are coming off of a victory last week. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. I hope you're all having a great day. Please leave a like, comment down below what you thought, and don't forget to subscribe. But today we have a player breakout chance, and we have a couple little storylines to kind of talk about here. But let's go through this breakout player chance. I think this will be Jalen Bonds, who had an interception last week, and it is. So Jalen wants to go from a normal dev safety to a star dev safety. So we need an interception, tackle for loss, force fumble, sack, or hold Seattle to less than 200 passing yards. I don't know if we can do any of that. I hope he can get maybe a tackle for loss. We'll see. But the interesting storyline that's entering into this game is that Michael Carter is going to be out for the next month. And with Carter and his contract being up at the end of this season, we're going to give the ball now to Adam Wright, the second-year runner that we traded for from the Pittsburgh Steelers during the offseason, who has so far this year has posted up over 7 touchdowns, I believe. So he's going to be taking the call as the new starting running back. I'm excited to see what Adam can do, getting the bulk of the carries. Melvin Gordon will take Adam's role, and Robert Gordon will stay in his current position. So we'll see how this running game plays. If Adam struggles, then we'll probably end up turning to Robert and see what he can do. But as we sit right now, we're 6-2. The Patriots are 4-4, and we beat them twice, so we're pretty comfortable right now. But this is a game right here, and I talked about it at the end of the last episode. We need to have a convincing win, and this is not a very good Seattle team. So hopefully this week we'll be able to have a convincing win. If we have a convincing win, I will be happy. But let's go check out Seattle. Let's see their roster, and see why they're 2-6. So looking at the Seattle Seahawks, they have obviously DK Metcalf, who's 99 overall, Jamal Adams. I think this will be one of his first times coming back to New York, so this is kind of a revenge game for him. They do have Russell Wilson, and I believe we played against this team last year, and we did struggle against Wilson and kind of going off script, which really kind of punished our defense, but hopefully this year it will be a little different. They have Chris Carson, Jordan Brooks here. Josh Shelton is probably their best young talent that they've drafted so far. But I think overall this offensive line has not really improved too much. They're out their starting center. It really hasn't. So we should be able to take advantage of that. We should be able to run this football. I guess the only concern is this secondary. But I mean, other than that, we'll see if Adam Wright can carry us to victory. This has to be a convincing win, and hopefully it is. So let's get right into the action. Let's go see if we can beat Seattle. And welcome back to East Rutherford, New Jersey. Here today in Week 10, it will be the Seattle Seahawks versus the New York Jets, as the Jets are on a 3-game winning streak, and Seattle's coming off of a 1-game victory last week and looking to improve to 3-6 and try to get back into this year. The Jets are looking for a convincing victory without starting running back Michael Carter. We'll see how the young running back Adam Wright plays today, and we'll see if this offensive line can hold up for Russell Wilson. Can Wilson lead his team to a victory here over the New York Jets, and can the Jets defense help lead this Jets team to a victory? Let's go find out. And leading out the New York Jets is Steven James, number 10. So far this year, 12 touchdowns to 10 interceptions. The turnovers have definitely been a problem, but getting more consistency, I think also getting with his passes is the next thing that we need to see. So we'll see how he plays today. James will start this game in his own 23 under center here. Adam Wright's the starting running back, as he will get his first call, gaining 3 yards. First time of the shotgun here for the New York Jets. Adam Wright again gets the call here, going up the middle, gaining a couple more as the New York Jets face a 3rd down and 4 here. James dropping back. He looks to throw, going now to Brandon Cooks, and that ball was wobbly. And here comes the veteran quarterback, Russell Wilson. So far this year, posting up 17 touchdowns to 7 interceptions. He's definitely not the issue here in Seattle. He's looking to lead his team. We'll see if he can do it today. I definitely think for Seattle to get the victory today, they got to go off script, but their defense needs to step up, and they did on the first drive. Here's Chris Carson gaining a yard as Seattle goes to this power formation here, and there's another carry for Chris Carson here as he breaks off initial contact, losing a couple. It's 3rd down and 11 here for Seattle. What can Russell do here? Setting up a screen here for Carson. Carson's trying to bounce it outside, but he won't go far. Both teams' first drives have to punt. I definitely want to note for you guys that, on our first drive, I think we have scored on every single drive throughout the first 9 seasons. This is the first time we did not, so that's an issue. Here's a carry here for Adam Wright, gaining a few. New York's in Seattle's territory here. Here's a little play action fake. Looks to throw as James as he's going to go to the outside here. Sean Samuel, and Samuel will make that good reception for 17. Offset I formation now for the New York Jets as they're going to continue to feed Adam Wright here, but Adam won't go far. He's only gaining like 3 or 4 at a time. Robert Gordon checks in at running back here. 2nd down and 6, looks to throw is James as he will take his check down to Elijah Moore, who's having a great season so far. Almost 700 receiving yards. You're at the 15 now. James takes it, looks to throw, throwing it to the outside here. Sean Samuel making that tough reception. He's been a focus of this drive, 2 catches. James in the shotgun here, 2nd down and goal. Takes it, looks to throw here as they send a free rush. That ball's up in the air. That ball's still somehow on the ground. And that is Jack Conklin picking up the fumble. Seattle sent an all-out blitz and it almost worked. Thankfully, disaster did not happen. It's 3rd down and goal here. James looks to throw here, feeling more pressure as he looks end zone. Thankfully, that pass was dropped. Well, New York got 3 points on their last drive. What can Seattle do here? Here's Chris Carson on a touch as he will gain 10. Good hard running right there. In reality, there's not too many issues that I find with this defense. We can stop the run when we need to. We can stop the pass when we need to. It's just overall consistency with this offense that we have, which overall I kind of did expect. New quarterback, a couple, maybe not the premier weapons, but overall wise, I'm happy where we are right now in the franchise. As Russell is taking his team right now close to midfield. Here's a good reception here by the tight end. Where is the coverage by our linebackers? As I praise my defense, and they just let out a very good 20 yards right there. Now Seattle's in New York's territory. Here's a quick throw here. Chris Carson. Carson will gain 5. Don't forget, Jalen Bonds has a player breakout chance. We'll see if he can do anything this week. As Russell will look to throw here, going to go to DK Metcalf, and Metcalf makes that tough reception for 22. That's over James Bradbury. Great reception right there. 1st down and goal here at the 2. Seattle's looking to take the lead here, and this is a pressure, and he's going to go down. That's Jalen Bonds with the sack, and I think that's going to get him the depth trait. That should give him star dev. Let's go. At the beginning of the 2nd quarter, Seattle faces a 3rd down and 6 here at the goal line. Russell will look to throw, trying to take the lead here, feeling the rush here as he's going to run, as he will find his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. They're taking the lead here. No one could stop Russell. We might have to keep a spy on him, as now New York will start at his own 25. Down by 4. James takes it, looks to throw here. Slings it over the middle here for Meredith, who drops it. Can't have a drop on 1st down. Now it's 2nd down and 10 here. James sticking in a shotgun here. Here's Adam Wright trying to find any sort of lane here, as he will find 6. Good running right there. Now it's 3rd down and 4 here. New York needs this conversion. Sending up a screen here for Gordon, who has blockers in front of him. Thankfully, he gets the 1st down and a little bit more. 3rd down and 10 here. An empty look now for James. Again, needs a conversion on 3rd down. Scrambling to his right as he's loading up to take a shot deep here. Brandon Cooks, but this is basically an arm punt. As now Seattle can return this football. What can they do with it? They'll get to the 20 or the 39-yard line, having excellent field position. But a bad turnover right there. Now Seattle wants to put up more points, go up by 2 scores. Wilson looks to throw here, feels more the rush, but here's DK Metcalf breaking free as he will get to the 36 of New York. My goodness. Both sides of the ball for New York is struggling, and Seattle sees that and they want to take advantage of it. Here's Carson. Carson breaks off contact and he finds daylight and he will go all the way. Touchdown Seattle. They'll go up by 11. What is New York doing out there? And here comes James. What can he do now? He needs to find an end zone. I think this is a very critical drive. He looks to throw. Seattle sends a blitz. He's turning to Elijah Moore, and Moore couldn't make that catch. It's batted away. We have seen so many drops at the beginning of this first half. James in the shotgun still. Here is Adam Wright trying to find a little bit of daylight, and he will find a few, but now Brandon Cooks is shaken up. Chad Jackson will step in right now for this 3rd down and 3. James looks to throw here as he will turn to Meredith, and Meredith thankfully hangs on to that reception. You needed that. James will stay in this passing game here as he looks to throw here, as he's going to try to get this stall to Sean Samuel, and Samuel's breaking free, and thankfully Seattle could tackle him, but he will be tackled at the 28 of Seattle. Good reception right there. Right now, Brandon Cooks is not back into the game right now. We'll see how that injury will play effect. Here's Adam Wright going up the middle for 15. 3rd down and 4 now here. James in the shotgun takes it, looks to throw. Looking end zone here, and that ball is going to be intercepted. He wanted Sean Samuel. That is James's 2nd INT of this ball game. And that's Diggs. Missed opportunities here for New York, and now Seattle has an opportunity to take at least some time off this clock. Turning to the outside here. Here is Tyler Lockett with the reception. Oh, that's Shelton, excuse me. Lockett wears number 16. It'll be 3rd down and 9 here. Going to a 3 tight end look. Metcalf the only receiver out there. Wilson dropping back, looks to throw here as this defense will stop him. It's 4th down. Already 2 interceptions here for James and leaving points on the board on the last drive. What can he do this time? Takes it, a little play action fake, looks to throw here, rolling to the right, sets his feet, finds a wide open Elijah Moore, who broke free, and he will be tackled at the 41. But now Mekhi Becton is hurt. That's not good. Number 70 is Jake Matthews, who we traded for during week 8, and we're hoping that he can not play too much this season. Still no Brandon Cooks at the beginning of the 2-minute warning. New York faces a 3rd down and 3. James takes it, looks to throw, taking his check down. That's Meredith, 1st down. James, a minute 40 to go, looks to throw here, forced to take his check down. Here's Robert Gordon, doesn't go far. New York goes to a little hurry up. What will New York try to do here? Takes it, looks to throw again. Trying to find anyone that's open, and he will throw it away. Jets face a 3rd down and 8 here. A minute 16 to go in the ball game. Looks to throw, slings it over the middle for Elijah Moore, who will make that tough reception, and a 1st down. New York calls a timeout. Now it's 3rd down and 10 again. What can James do on this time? Looks to throw, taking his check down. This is Meredith, and Meredith will be tackled short of the marker, but I think New York will go for it. And 4th down and 1 here. New York is electing to go for it. Melvin Gordon's the back as they take it. Here is Gordon going up the middle, 1st down. The Jets needed that conversion here, sticking with this power look here. Play action fake, looks to throw here. Looking for anyone, looking for Elijah Moore. Now that pass is intercepted in the end zone. 3rd INT, 2nd time in the red zone, and this is just not good. Missed opportunities for the New York Jets, and that's what's killing them right now. Well, what adjustments do you make if you're New York? You're only down by 11, so it's not to hit desperational mode, but you've had 2 drives that got into the red zone but led to 2 turnovers. You know, right now I don't know what we should do. Maybe turn to Adam Wright. Maybe we should turn to Elijah Moore more. I don't know. We'll see. I think we'll try to run the football, establish that, and hopefully play some good defense. I think that's the game plan. And at the beginning of the 2nd half here, what adjustments can New York make here? Seattle trying to put some dagger in them, potentially. Trying to go up by 3 scores. Wilson in the shotgun here. 3 receivers set. Carson's the back as he will get the call. No, they're going to fake it to him. And here's Wilson, who is 35 years old and doing this. And now he fumbled. And that is Ashlyn Davis picking it up. Is that a fumble? Because if it is, that will be huge momentum shifting. I think he did lose it. I think it's Jets ball. I think it is. I don't know. I have no idea. And it is New York Jets ball here at the 45 of Seattle. This is an opportunity that you cannot waste. Still no Brandon Cooks. Mekhi Becton is out for the rest of this game. What can they do? Slinging it to the outside here. Here's Sean Samuel, who has to step up, and he makes a tough reception. James in the shotgun here. Adam Wright's the running back, as he's going to get the screen call. He's not known for his hands, but he will make the reception, and he will gain 3. 4 receivers on the field. That means Ben Toon, the undrafted standout during the preseasons out there, but it will be Elijah Moore making the reception, and he will get to the 12. New set of downs here for New York, back into the red zone. Here's Adam Wright, goes up the middle, and Adam Wright will find the end zone. Touchdown, New York, untouched. And now New York is cutting into this lead. That's his 8th rushing touchdown of the regular season. And maybe wiping off the sweat here in New York. And New York is looking to go for 2 here, trying to make this game by a field goal. Here's James, looks to throw here, and here's Elijah Moore getting that conversion. It's 14-11 now. Great job by this New York team. Great job by our defense keeping us in this ball game. Now, what can Seattle do? They're trying to continue to extend their lead here, but this Jets defense might want to force another turnover. Here's Chris Carson gaining 2. Well, this might not be a blowout victory here for New York, but they're just trying to get the victory in general. But this is Theodore Dickerson's turn. He's going to make that tackle for loss. The standout rookie defender. As it's 3rd down and 11 here, bunch formation to Wilson's right as he looks to throw. New York sends only a 3-man rush. It will be the reception, and it won't go far. 4th down. James starts at his own 36-yard line under center. Takes the snap. Going to go a little play action fake. Looks to throw here, and he's taking a shot deep here with Chad Jackson, who goes up and he drops it. That would have been the biggest play of the ball game. Adam Wright's the running back in the shotgun set, as he will get the call here following his offensive lineman, as he will gain about 6 yards right there. 3rd down and 3 here for New York. What's the call? James looks to throw here, slings it over the middle. Here's Sean Samuel again making the tough reception. He has stepped up in this ball game. This is the most targets he's gotten all season long, and he's making the most out of it. New York facing another 3rd down and 6. James looks to throw here as he's going to turn to Elijah Moore. I think he got hit at the end of the play, but that's going to be a fantastic catch here. That is Elijah Moore, who went out there with one hand and made that reception. It's going to be a penalty on Seattle. We will decline it. That's a touchdown. What a play by Elijah Moore. We got to go back and watch it. Great concentration there for Elijah Moore, who goes up with his right hand, and what a reception right there. Wow. And the play just ends. Okay. But he got into the end zone. It was just a fantastic reception. What a one-handed catch. And now here comes Seattle in an empty look, down by 4, quickly going over the middle, and that pass will go for 6. New York has their first lead since the first quarter. Wilson will take it again. Chris Carson going up the middle as he breaks initial contact, and he will get the first down. But Elijah Moore does it again, bailing out his quarterback and making the biggest play of the ball game so far. Here's Wilson, looks to throw here, feeling the rush by John Franklin Myers, who got back there. Free rusher, and he brings in his 5th sack of the season. They're down in 17. All the momentum's in New York's favor here. Here is a little screen here as this pass won't go far. This defense sniffs it out extremely quickly. It's 4th down. New York starts at their own 32-yard line, up by 4, looking to add to their lead. Here's James looking to throw here, and he's looking to take a shot deep here. Sean Samuel, and this defense bats it away at the last second. James has wanted to take his deep shots today. Looks to throw again, slings it over the middle. Here's Samuel, and Samuel gonna make that reception. Jamal Adams making his presence felt. As it's 3rd down and 10 here. James looks to throw here over the middle again, and that's going to be dropped. It's incomplete. It's 4th down. Seattle gets the ball back. Seattle takes over at their own 22-yard line. Their defense forced a quick 3 and out. What can they do this time? Wilson turns to the outside here. That's Simmons with a reception. John Shelton with a reception, the second-year receiver. Here's Wilson, looks to throw, going to his check down. Carson, who will find 8 yards and a first down. And at the beginning of the fourth quarter, New York is up by 4. Let's see what Seattle can do. They're down by 4 as Wilson setting up a screen here. Got hit at the last second, getting that ball to Carson, and Carson will gain the first down. Fresh set of downs here for Seattle. Wilson again looks to throw, going to the outside here, and John couldn't make the reception, but there's a penalty. I think this is going to be on Myers, and it is. Blake Cashman could have had a free pick 6, but he dropped it. Now it's 3rd down and 9. What can Wilson do here? Looks to throw here, taking his check down. John trying to slip away. Thankfully, this defense stops him. Seattle, 4th down and 3. Here's a power look here. They need a conversion. Fullback dive, and the fullback dive will work. New York wasn't prepared. How the hell weren't they prepared? We run that play almost every game. Seattle got a good first down off the 4th down. Wilson turning to his tight end here, and he will gain 7. This is a nice long drive here for Seattle, and they want to end it with 6. Wilson turns to the outside here. Carson sheds off a tackler, but Cashman will finish him off. New set of downs here for Seattle. Wilson looks to throw, felt the rush, quickly got it to Everett, and Everett will gain 5. This defense trying to get off the field here, but Seattle is in prime position to score. And here's Carson, sheds off initial contact as he is still running, still moving those legs, and he gains a first down. Goal to go here at the 6. Wilson now in an empty look here as he looks to throw. Free rusher John Franklin Myers, and that ball is thankfully dropped. 3rd down and goal here at the 6. Wilson in the under center, dropping back, looks to throw, now looking to run here. No one is letting him go as he will go down. Bryce Hall, and now Russell Wilson is hurt on the field. And it's 4th down. Seattle has to go for it. It's 4th down and goal here, and I don't know who. I think this is Jake Farm, the backup quarterback. He looks to throw here. That's going to be a great catch, but it's no good. Jake could not get into the end zone. It's a turnover on downs. New York will have it at their own 1-yard line. As this Seattle defense is trying to force a safety here. Here's Melvin Gordon. Gordon going up the middle as he finds daylight, and he's breaking free, and he can go all the way. I think he will, and he is to the 20, to the 15, to the 10, to the 5. Touchdown, New York. 99 yards. New York extending their lead here. Melvin Gordon, the veteran running back with still young legs here today. Great blocking here by New York, and Seattle somehow cannot stop it. And now Jake Farm enters into the field here. He is down by 11, and he needs to try to make this get into a game here. No Russell Wilson. What can Jake do here in this last 5 minutes? He needs 2 scores. He looks to throw here again as he's rolling to his right, feeling the rush here by Myers, and he's going down, fumbles the football as he's going to lose big 20 yards right there. As it's 3rd down and 27 here at the 8 of Seattle. What can Farm do? No, this is Wilson. Wilson is back in the game. He goes to his check down here as he will gain a few. But it's 4th down and 18 here. This is basically the ball game. Well, maybe not. But let's see what Wilson can do here as he going to the outside here, but that ball will be intercepted. Jalen Bonds. Bonds has a sack, and now he has an interception. Great job by the 2nd-year safety. This defense continues to make plays, and now New York will start in excellent field position, looking to extend their lead. And here in Week 10, New York will be winning 32-14. Great job by our defense. Great job by our offense. In the first half, I mean, we had a lot of concerns. I mean, I was concerned about everything. I mean, I even considered taking James out of the ball game and just putting in Owen Stafford. But I'm happy I kept James in there throughout this game, and our team, we stepped up. I know it wasn't the start we wanted, but we finished very, very strong. You know, we put up 3 points in the first half, and then we put up 28 points in the second half. Exactly what we needed. Overall, fantastic day, especially for our defense. Stephen James, I feel like he had a bad but good day. I know that doesn't make any sort of sense, but he still put up 2 touchdowns. the 3 interceptions were a problem because 2 of them were in the red zone. I think if those weren't interceptions in the red zone and those were at least field goals, I would actually be pretty happy with this stat line, because one of those interceptions was 3rd down and long, and I didn't really care. I wanted to take a deep shot, and that's that. But gotta be impressed with Melvin Gordon's 99-yard run. I did not expect that to happen this day. And Adam Wright, I mean, he just grinded out this 106 yards and a touchdown. Very impressed with him. Happy with his performance. Elijah Moore, he stepped up, but Sean Samuel, he very much stepped up. I mean, those 5 receptions were extremely important. Stephen Meredith found the end zone late. Happy with our passing game. No Brandon Cooks, he was out for most of the game. But our defense, here's the thing, Jalen Bonds, he got the depth chart. He had a tackle for loss, he had a sack, and he had an interception. He definitely got it. If the game doesn't give it to him, I'm going to give it to him, absolutely. Myers with 2 sacks, happy about that. 1 interception. Overall here in Week 10, even though it was a slow start, you still have to be extremely happy with the finish. Well, let's go see if Jalen Bonds got it. He should. Coach had put in a lot of work, and I finally started to see the results on the field. Appreciate it. I think he got it. Yes, he did. Let's go. He gets 10,000 or 5,000 XP. That is huge for a player like him. Very happy with his performance. We did have 1 injury. Let's see, that's probably Mekhi Becton. He's probably going to be out for the next few games. Yeah, he's out for the next 3. That is big. That means Jake Matthews will have to step up, and we'll see if he can play well. This is a big injury for our offensive line, though. But overall, New York moves now to 7-2. And next opponent is the Miami Dolphins, who always gives us trouble for some goddamn reason. So let's sim to the next week. Let's see the standings. So right now, next week will be against the Dolphins in Miami. They are 3-7. But they always give us trouble. We lost to them earlier this season. What was the score? Let's see the score. But they're always a good team. They always play us hard. We lost 28-21. I believe that this was a turnover fest. No, it wasn't. I think we just didn't really run the football, and we couldn't get the ball to Elijah Moore. So hopefully this week we can. We got a few sacks. We'll see if we can do anything this week. But that will be next episode. I will do the focus scouting and stuff like that off screen, off stream, off recording. It's probably gonna be a couple young players. I'll show you guys that during the off season. But let's finish off this episode with doing this upgrade here for Jalen. He definitely earned it. He got a big time interception, a big time sack. Let's see his ratings. I've been really working on his zone coverage. I want that in the 80s, so we'll go zone. Doesn't move him up an overall point, but he will get no zone coverage and just awareness and play rec. So no zone coverage, but I guess that's still a solid upgrade. I wish they would give us more sometimes. But so far, happy with his development. Let's see his stats so far this season, because I think he's been making a lot of plays. Yeah, he has 3 tackles for loss and a sack and 4 interceptions. He's been making plays. And a forced fumble and 1 touchdown. So happy so far with the 2nd-year defensive back. But yeah, guys, that will be the end of today's episode. I do hope you enjoyed. Please leave a like, comment down below what you thought, and don't forget to subscribe. And next time, it will be against the Miami Dolphins. And I will see you in the next one.